Go away! I'm trying to film here. Hi, and welcome back to Just Between Bus. If you're new here, I'm Levi, and my wife Rachel and I are converting this bus into our tiny house. Today we're going to be working on the rust conversion of the floor, as well as painting it afterwards to kind of seal everything up. Alright, today we get to rust convert. Temperature is barely warm enough, but warm enough. So I think we're sitting at about 47 to 50 degrees in here, and it requires 45. So the product we're going to be using is this Seal, and we'll see how it works. It's one of the least toxic ones I was able to find, with still good reviews. So we'll go ahead and put that down and see how it lays, and then since it's gonna stay fairly cold up until this weekend, we'll probably do the painting of the top coat then. You're supposed to wait at least 24 hours before you put that on, and with the cold weather I'm gonna wait a little bit more. So the rust converter works by basically taking the iron oxide and turning it into magnetite, which stops the iron oxide from continuing to destroy the metal. The product we're using is called Seal, which requires a top coat on it. So after we put the rust converter on, let it dry, I think it's about a full day, then we will coat the top with a rust-oleum enamel paint to protect the sealant underneath, the rust converter underneath. Once we get that done, then we can move on to everything else, sealing up all the little holes in the floor, and then eventually the roof raise. We just wrapped up painting the floor with the rust converter, or coating the floor. It's not technically paint, I suppose. Finished up with the rust converter. It's really neat. You can already see it turning black. We may have to come by with a second pass down there about here. Looks a little red. I don't know if it got a good enough coat or what, but it should be turning black. I did notice that it's supposed to cover 200 square feet per gallon. The bus is about 250, so I get 2 gallons, and I used about 1/2 to 3/4 of a gallon. So definitely didn't lay it on thick enough. We'll see how it goes and come back to it if we need to. So now that the rust conversion is done, we're going to seal the floor with a rust-oleum enamel paint. That will, one, protect the magnetite and keep any further water from getting onto the floor and causing more rust. And it will protect the floors themselves because enamel dries really hard eventually. It does take quite a while to get to its full hardness, but it's a good base layer to build upon later when we put in the insulation and then the actual flooring. It'll just be an extra layer of protection between the floor and whatever we put on top of it. Alrighty, that should about do us for this week. Next week we'll probably be coming back with preparations for the roof raise. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day.